Yo, what's up everybody? This is Badminton. Welcome to another video of your favorite amateur badminton player. You might have seen the video about the Northern German Championships at which I reached the semi-final but where I unfortunately lost. And this video is kind of a follow-up to it because here I want to talk about 3 reasons why I lost the semi-final. Before we start, why is it worth watching the video for you? As I said before, I think it's important to analyze why you lost the match if you want to improve. The reasons I mentioned in this video are general reasons, general knowledge, and I will make suggestions how to resolve them. You most likely have been in similar situation before, and with my advice, you might be able to handle the situation better in the future. With that being said, let's go! Reason number 1, I had a really bad start. Of course, if you look at the scoreboard and you see that I was 4-11 down, that is obviously a bad start, but that's more the result of what I mean. I knew before the match that my opponent is really good and that I have to play really good badminton to beat him. Well, the exact opposite happened. Look at the very first rally of the match. My opponent is not doing something super special or super dangerous and still I made a mistake. Or this one, where I was in a good position to win the rally, but this can of course happen at any time of the match, but I think it's bad if it happens too much in the beginning because you might lose confidence in your own skills. I think this is what people mean when they say they didn't find into the match. So why did that happen? I think I focused too much on the game plan instead of myself. I think the first few rallies are important to get used to the conditions, to get confidence in your shots, or simply said, to get a good feeling. Usually when I'm coaching, I'm telling my players to just start playing, and when it comes to 11, we can talk about the game plan. Because there's no point in talking about the game plan when you don't have a good feeling and you're not able to implement it. So my advice to you is, think about yourself in the beginning of the match, do the shots you're most comfortable with, try to get a good feeling on court, and then think about the game plan. Reason number 2, bad lift length. You might have experienced it before that you think your defense is really good when you're in training, but then you play a tournament and you think your defense is really bad. Well, one reason for that can be that your lifts are too short, because it makes a big difference whether your opponent is attacking from all the way back or from 1 meter inside the court. But why does it happen out of a sudden during a tournament? Well, during practice, you're most likely playing under well-known conditions, but when you play a tournament, it might be a different hall, it might be different shuttles, the hall might be warmer or whatsoever. And all that together makes it more difficult to play with high accuracy. But it's more important to recognize the problem first so that you can fix it. So, when you have the feeling that your opponent's attack is really strong, check on your lift length. Well, it's really difficult to check for yourself while you're playing, so that's where your coach comes in. Coaches, if you see that your player is struggling with your defense, check on their lift length. Reason number 3, I was too tensed, which is basically the main reason and all the others are consequences of it. Bruh. 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 Have you ever thought that your badminton during training is really good, but once you play a tournament, it's not anymore? Well, one reason for it can be that you put too much pressure on yourself. But the question is, why? Remember, we're amateurs, we're doing it for fun. Of course, winning a tournament is nice, but if you're always super frustrated when you lose, then I think you're doing something wrong. So my advice is to not focus on winning or losing, enjoy the time, have fun playing badminton, and good results are a bonus, so to say. So that's it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful and maybe some of the situations sounded familiar to you and now you have an idea how to avoid them. Comment down below reasons why you lost the match. I'm really interested in it. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking the video and or subscribing to the channel. This is Badminton and see you in the next one.